Lucasfilm just cannot get out of their own way. So much so that we are now learning that, well, Disney purchasing Lucasfilm may not have been the greatest idea, at least profitability-wise, within the last 12 years at this point. It's been 12 years. That's wild to me. This is coming from Forbes. It says Disney's Star Wars box office profits fail to cover cost of buying Lucasfilm. So, the box office profits generated by Disney's Star Wars movies have fallen $2.8 billion short of covering the media giant's purchase of the sci-fi saga. And that's just Star Wars. Remember, there was also Indiana Jones that came out just this past year, which bombed, and Willow, which they released on Disney Plus, which bombed. So everything that they're doing, it's just not helping them recoup that $4 billion that they spent in 2012. And that's just crazy to think about. Now, here, even take a look at this. Let's get rid of this here. Come on, there we go. Where's that? It's way down here. So this here is the returns of the Jedi. How Disney made $1.2 billion profit from Star Wars movies. So if you want to understand, there's a difference between box office and profit. And basically, what your profit is the box office minus how much it costs to make the movie, minus the marketing, minus payroll, and they're also, in a sense, because they want to see the difference, they're subtracting that $4 billion. Now, the interesting part is it doesn't look like this graph here shows the marketing, which maybe it's included in the net spending, but it's really interesting because we see here how much The Force Awakens, Rogue One, Last Jedi, Solo, and Rise of Skywalker cost to make. The Force Awakens was $475 million. But here's the crazy thing about that. The Force Awakens is the most expensive movie. This comes in February 2023, was the most expensive movie ever made. It cost them a whopping $533.2 million. And that's coming from Forbes to make The Force Awakens. Now, they did get some tax breaks over in the UK when they were making this movie. So that is how they get to the number of $475 million. But still, that is absolutely baffling that movie cost over $500 million to make. Sure, it made over $1 billion in the box office. But, or at least that's their share. But you then have the net profit loss, which they only made $559 million. That's their most profitable movie that they had. You take a look at Rogue One, almost $250 million to make. They only made $281 million. The Last Jedi cost $300, a little over $300. They only made $346. Solo lost them $90 million. And The Rise of Skywalker only made them $90 million. So you take a look at all of this here, and you start to realize that once you go woke, you go broke. That is the saying, is it not? The fans are pushing back. The fans are not enjoying these Star Wars things. And to this point, spending $4 billion, they haven't made money back off of their box office to recoup that. They've only made $1.2 billion in profit from the box office. Disney Plus is not making them any money. They're not making any money off of Disney Plus. So all those shows, Star Wars, Marvel, Lucasfilm, Marvel Studios, whatever it is, on Disney Plus is not making them money. You then have Indiana Jones, which did not do great. So how are they supposed to recoup that money? Not spending $1 billion on a park attraction that people really haven't liked. Because they're going against what the fans want. And that is going to cost them dearly in the long run. If it took them 14 years to only earn back $1.2 billion, and they need to earn another, 2.8? So you're talking about almost another 30 years at this rate? And this, if they continue down this path, it's going to take them 30 more years to recoup what they spent on buying Lucasfilm. That is absolutely insane. And I have to say, not really all that shocking. Let me know your thoughts on this. It's crazy. What do you think? Do you think Disney made a bad move in purchasing Star Wars? Do you think they'll be able to recoup that money faster than in a 30-year time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. With all that said, I'll catch you all later.